hello, you archaeologists. I'm the John Struct. I'm having a Curse of Monkey Island adventure, otherwise known as Monkey Island 3. Hello, well-spoken rambler. Have you been about for any of the Monkey Islands streams? Have a little bit of a walk around while we do the introduction. A bit. Fair enough. Oh yes, you was, yeah. Right, what I'm going to do, I've wanted to do this for a while. Oh yeah, you can go down there. Is, if you forgive my indulgence, I'm going to recap what's happened so far. It's not a lot, because it's not like a really intertwined plot. It's mainly an excuse to get out this map. This map appears quickly at the start of this game. Of the I believe it's called the Tri-State Area. So Monkey Island 1. We start on, I can't point to anything because the nature of the map. We start on Melee Island, right at the bottom of the screen there. And Guybrush Threepwood, apparently he's a teenager at that point. He's certainly not old enough to drink 3 years later in America, so he's like 18 or 17 or something. It doesn't really matter how old he is. He wants to be a mighty pirate. We'll switch the screen back while I explain. And he is tasked to find, to prove he is a mighty pirate, he has to defeat the Swordmaster of Melee Island. He has to find treasure, prove he's a pirate, and he has to do a third thing, which I've completely forgotten. What was that third thing? And of course, it's Guybrush Threepwood, so he cheats to do everything. Becoming a swordmaster actually involves learning insult sword fighting in the lore of Monkey Island. What's more important than your wit than your sword is your wit. So there's the classic line. Hark, you fight like a dairy farmer, and he replies, how appropriate, you fight like a cow. And you have to go along the island and you have to collect all these insults, so you just know the fights and replies. But when you fight the Swordmaster, she has an entirely new set of insults, but you have to use the old replies, so it's a clever, like, you've got to infer the relationships. They're quite clever. The treasure of Melee Island is just a t-shirt that says, I actually predicted it on stream as well, I found the treasure of Melee Island and all I got is this t-shirt. I can't remember what the third thing was, but he got a third thing. Oh yeah, he had to steal something, so it was buried treasure, but he also had to steal something from Governor Marley's mansion. Governor Marley is the love interest. She might be on there. Yeah, you can see her, like, this is non-official. Well, it sort of is official. Governor Marley, basically, the point I'm making is he falls in love immediately with Governor Marley in a scene that does not translate well, because this is a game from 1986. Well, this one isn't, but and they do a thing where they both walk together and they both like say like honey buns and stuff like that. It's supposed to be like a riff on very old romantic scenes, and it's really fucking funny in 8-bit 16-bit graphics with them walking together and writing on the screen. It's not funny in the slightest when it's been updated to like remastered with fully voice acting. It's just quite cringeworthy. Anyway, she gets kidnapped, because of course she does, and taken to Monkey Island. So Guybrush has to assemble a crew of 3 people and buy a ship. We buy a ship off Stan, the used ship salesman. He's famous for having that suit. So we the Swordmaster joins us, Meat Hook joins us, and Otis joins us. But they don't actually sail to Monkey Island. We make a spell. I'm going into far too much details. This is supposed to be quick. So we magic ourselves to Monkey Island. We find Herman Toothot, who crash landed on Monkey Island like 20 years before. We assemble. We have to find where Marley is underground with LeChuck, the evil pirate LeChuck. I didn't mention this, but there's an evil pirate LeChuck who's a ghost pirate who wants to marry Elaine Marley. And the only way he can be defeated is if you go to the cannibals and you find this root that he's stolen off them, and they make a drink. They make a liquid that you can throw over him. But you do that, you go all the way through Monkey Island, you do that, only to find out they left right at the last minute, and they're back at Melee Island having a wedding. You crash the wedding because Herman Tufot just happens to have a spare ship he never mentioned his entire time. And it turns out Elaine Marley was never in any danger, that she had a plan, that you've ruined the plan, but like at the last second you find some root beer, because in the canon of this game, Monkey Island is all about substitute recipes, so you don't actually need the juice of the root. Some root beer will do. You defeat Ghost Pirate LeChuck, and happily ever afterwards. Monkey Island 2 is 3 years later. That's and we start on Scab Island. You're rich because you defeated Ghost Pirate LeChuck. Marley has left you for some reason, and you immediately get all your money robbed off you by Largo Legrand. You find out that what everyone wants you to do on that island, and this takes a while, is for you to make a voodoo doll of Largo Legrand and chase him off. So you do. You get a piece of the head, a piece of the thread, a piece of the body, and a piece of the head. I may have said head twice. Head, thread, dead. Oh, dead. Yeah, you need some dead body parts. Anyway, you make a zombie. You do that. You make it, and you scare him off. But unfortunately, you're like, I killed LeChuck. Here's a piece of his beard, and he steals the beard. He uses it to bring back LeChuck as a zombie. Guybrush automatically just ruins everything, because this is what Guybrush does. But the only way to defeat... You find the Voodoo Lady, who's in both games, by the way. She's in all the games. Voodoo Lady advises you that you should find the Big Whoop, the legendary treasure, Big Whoop. And so the entire rest of the game is you finding the 4 map pieces of where Big Whoop is. I'm not going to go into that much detail. I don't know why I went into that much detail in the first game. So you go between Booty Island, Fat Island, Scab Island. You find out that Governor Marley is also governor of Booty Island. They've since split up. But you get the 4 pieces. You make a friend. You steal the eye piece of a cartographer called Wally. Let's go like that. But you have to find a new eyepiece for Wally. You steal it from a lighthouse in the library. And before you can put the 4 pieces of treasure together, Zombie Pirate LeChuck kidnaps Wally, and you're taken to Dinky Island, basically. Dinky Island is, according to this game, right next to Monkey Island, which does make sense, but it's like nobody knows where it is all the way throughout the game. Is it Drinky Island? Is it there's variations basically, but it turns out to be Dinky Island. The point is that at the end of the game, you're blasted to Dinky Island. You're kidnapped into his fortress. You find Herman Tufot there. You find a treasure there. You go underground, and then you find out the zombie pirate LeChuck is secretly your brother, and you have to make a voodoo doll of him, but like, because you still have the recipe from the start of the game, using substitute parts, and now you know your brothers, your own parents will do. And then as you kill him, he reveals it's your brother in a mask, and then you come out and your children, and it was all just a dream. And then it goes back to Marley, who's caught up with you at this point, and she's gone, oh, I hope he's not been put under a spell or anything. And that's how the game ends. Anyway, that was largely incoherent. I thought I could do it better than that. We've now... It is a few years later. We floated up to this island here, in a bumper car, or Dodger car, who knows the difference, and to Plunder Island. So we're now at the top right of the screen. Marley was fighting zombie pirate LeChuck. We found Wally again. He's joined LeChuck's crew, but you have to trick him. You have to convince him that he's kind of worthless as a pirate, which is a really mean thing to do, but he's a very tiny man. He's a great cartographer, though. You accidentally explode zombie LeChuck, killing him. You propose to Marley. We're using a ring you found in his hole, but it turns out it's a cursed ring, hence the curse of Monkey Island, and she's now been turned into stone. A lot of people don't like that, because the joke was that Marley's secretly doing all the work behind the scenes, and you're just bimbling about. Whereas the game, she is literally a statue for the entire game, and it's like, oh, you were doing a cool thing, and you just stopped. So what we're trying to do right now is we're trying to find a ship to sail to Blood Island to get a new diamond ring. We need 3 crewmen, and we need to find where they've buried his girlfriend, well, his fiance, I guess. And that's it. That's what's happened so far. I thought I'd do better with that. I'm actually really close. So our crew here. A part of that was me stalling. On this, there's everyone on this island is scared of El Pollo Diablo, which is the devil chicken, as you full well know, especially this guy. You can ask him about Grim Fandango if you like. But luckily, at some point, we did get tarred and feathered, which made us look like a giant chicken. Our crew will be these 3 from the Barbary Coast. It's a barbershop quartet. That's Van Helgen. I beat him in a duel of banjos. I shot his banjo and I won the duel. I beat him in a caber toss by replacing a caber with a rubber tree. And I'm trying to get his goddamn gobstopper. We have found the ship. We used a bit of rubber from the rubber tree to fill in a hole. In this little boat. This was not an important detail. But we found out it's Captain Le Chimp and his crew were the people that stole the gold statue. We could sneak in and out of that pot, which sadly we don't get to see the cutscene anymore, so they've abandoned their ship. It was a ship of monkeys, so it was one insane man and a ship of monkeys, so we convinced them to leave, but they've given us a treasure map. Oh yeah, we needed to where they've buried the statue. I think that would help. So with all eyes open, not sure what that means, follow the path to the X. Those are the directions. X marks the spot. As you may have briefly seen, we also have another map because we needed a map to Blood Island, I think. How did we get to the map to the Blood Island?
It's the map to Blood Island. Peeled off Palado's back.
Oh, it's peeled off Palado's back. So there's a thespian. What he's done, we can find him here. He's in there. He's rewritten all of Shakespeare, which everyone agrees is a little bit of a mistake. But his agent... What we've had to do is we had to... I'm going to detail this entire puzzle because it's absurd. To get into here, we needed to get a free biscuit. No. We needed to get into the chicken place. Can't go into the chicken place without a reservation, so we needed a reservation slip. Where did we get a reservation slip? I've completely forgot. Let's detail the entire puzzle because that's fun. Right, we went into the barbershop quartet. There was a bloke called Captain Rottingdom or Ham or something. He's French and he's clearly a villain in this game. So we needed to get rid of him. So what did we do? We went to the theatre. We found some lice on a coat shoulder. We took the lice and we went back to the Barbary Coast. We put him on a comb, convinced the Scottish McHaggis, whatever his name is, that's literally his name, I'm not making a joke. I mean, they were, obviously. So he got rid of him, he cut all his hair off, got rid of the captain. So we could sit down. We then kicked the rock off the desk so we can keep the rock. That meant the book of haircuts went all flappy, and we could use that opportunity to make us chair as high as possible, grab the scissors from the roof, we have ourselves a pair of scissors and a rock. There is some next to the Barbary place, in fact I can go to that place quite quickly. Right here, we used his pair of scissors, they're strong to go to danger coves, which you can't go into anymore. We accidentally got eaten by a snake. Oh my word, this is going to take too long. We used the ipecac flour, combined it with some syrup. There's a bunch of stuff in the snake, including the reservation slip. That's where we got that. we poisoned the snake. We got spat into some quicksand. We used the rock and a balloon we started with, that one there, and we fashioned ourselves a pea shooter and pulled ourselves out with a vine using means. With the reservation slip, we came into here. You take a biscuit, you eat the biscuit, you find there are maggots, use the maggots to consume the chicken, because if you talk to him, he'll say that he lost his card that proves he's a member of a club while he was cooking his meal. So that's where you get that. You give that slip. To the rather rude man who goes here. You can't go across the beach unless you grab a bunch of these towels, stuff them into the ice, and then lay them on the ground because he's got holes in his shoes. Also, if you wet one of the towels and whip him with it, he'll sort off, and you can grab some oil. This guy will never tan, so you have to find some red dye and put it in a pitcher, but you can't grab a pitcher because Kenny Falmouth is using the pitcher, so you have to get the cup that this guy's using, switching it with Kenny's bottomless cup, drink some lemonade. Kenny will run away because he's angry that he drank his lemonade and he didn't. So you can steal the pitcher, put red dye in it, dye his front so he'll turn around, then you use oil that you got from over there on his back, and that is how you obtain the map. Computer games. This is computer games. Right, what are we doing right now, and why have I been stalling all this time? For like, near 20 minutes, my word. So we still have a wet towel, which I don't think will ever be used ever again. I think I've been trying to get a gobstopper, or whatever the hell they call them in America, or the Caribbean. In this game, Marley is also the governor of this island, and they canonized the fact that the Tri-Island area is Plunder Island, Scab Island, and Melee Island. I don't know why I checked that was a triangle. It would have been a triangle regardless. And there also, like, there's lots of conversations in this game which are like, hey, didn't I have a beard? Just lots of jokes about the canon state. Cutthroat Bill wants me to prove that I can find gold. He has a golden tooth. That's some gold. So we need to get his golden tooth. A lot of this I figured out 20 years ago, whenever the hell this game came out. So I'm gonna try and pop a balloon.
No.
Okay. Yeah. We need him to spit out his jawbreaker.
Could I have your jawbreaker?
No.
Are you sure you don't want to join my crew?
Come back when you have some real treasure to show me.
It's been a pleasure. Bye.
He does not like gum because it's jerky flavored gum, and he's a vegetarian. Reservation slip's gonna do nothing for him. I thought popping a balloon might do it. See, there's the Brimstone Club. I've got some chicken grease. I can do ventriloquism if I want.
I've got nothing to say.
He did not appreciate the half-eaten maggoty biscuit. There is a treasure map, but I'm 100% sure it's the tooth I need for this guy. There's the red dye. I don't know. I don't know how to get him to give it up. And I'm quite willing to cheat because I don't want to be stuck anymore, and I completed this game already. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to get a hint. So, curse Monkey Island hints. I found a good website. It's called UHS Hints. They want me to buy something, but I'm not gonna. You go. It's how do I get a ship? No. How do I get a crew? I want to know more about Cutthroat Bill. Right, let's how do I get the jawbreaker? Right. In regular mode. Oh yeah, this game has like a hard mode and a regular mode. We're playing on hard mode. I don't know who would play a puzzle game in easy mode, but then again, I am stuck, so maybe I should have, because it would have been on the floor had I been playing normal mode. You will need to get him to spit it out. Try forcing it out. That's the clue I've got so far. Oh, fuck off, game.
You know, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. I think we've bonded.
How did you do that?
Oh, it was nothing really. Just sudden pressure applied below the sternum to expel a foreign object from the windpipe.
That's amazing. I owe you my life. From now on.
Yes?
From now on, that will be known as the Threepwood Maneuver. Nah.
So I don't eat jawbreakers because or gobstoppers, because as a kid I did almost suffocate. I probably should have remembered that, but you can forgive me for exercising this scene from my brain. So in the first game, obviously, you had... I say obviously, I don't know how obvious it is. You had a list of commands. The Scum system had, like, pick up, push, open, close, like that. And in the remasters, they changed them to the logical things you do, those actions. In this, your commands are hand, eye, mouth. So the hand can mean pick up. It usually means pick up, but it could also mean use. And in this case, it means push. That's clever and all, I just didn't think of it. Anyway, so I'm a little bit annoyed. But computer games, as we said. We have ourselves fucking gobstopper. Okay. Cool. It makes sense as a puzzle as well. So I'm not that annoyed. I'm more annoyed that I didn't get it. That's gross. Should I clean it first?
Would you like this jawbreaker?
Thanks to ye. Ouch! I think I loosed me gold tooth. I knew sweets were being bad for me teeth, but it had a fine crunch and were a fiesta of flavor. From now on, I'll be sticking to fleshier foodstuffs. Something chewy. Well, there I go again. This old salt's got a craving for something to squish between me teeth. I hate to be sounding ungrateful, but couldn't I have a fresh piece?
That's fair enough, to be honest.
Would you like some gum?
Thanks. This is really good steak-flavored gum. It gets you here. And it gets you right here.
I don't want to pin that.
Why, you little scamp. That's quite a funny trick you've played on old Cap'n Blondebeard.
Right. So a lot of this I just remember. I'm not going to be able to walk out the door with this. He's just going to claim it. But I believe you combine them.
Gold tooth is in the gum.
And then you chew them with your mouth. But you're going to want to breathe in some helium first.
Oh, that's made my voice sound funny.
And then you chew the gum. Again, so that used the mouth command for something that wasn't talking. And then when you go outside, he's going to ask you for the tooth and you're not going to have it. I do like that the helium is timed as well.
Wait 1 second. Do you have me gold tooth?
No?
Let me see. You don't have it? Darn, I'll have to order a new one.
I wonder where that tooth fell.
Went in there. You can see, I know, like, as soon as I stop being stuck, there's just a bunch of stuff we can do again now.
Hey, it's the gold tooth.
Awesome. We might be done with this island. You get to see there's a reason why I explained the insult sword fighting.
Check this out.
Is that real gold? I guess you can find treasure.
So, you'll join my crew?
Sure, as long as my partners will join too.
Well, I got my whole crew.
Oh no. Right, he tells quite a good story as well. You can't make him say it again. But he had a magic captain who could psychically find treasure. So they sail off. And they were going around in circles for like a couple of months. And he was like, well, we're all carrying jewels and belt buckles and stuff like that. So, and that was throwing off his magical powers. We had to jump them all off the side. And we sailed for a few years. We didn't find any treasure. So we decided to come back. And right before we come back, lo and behold, and Guybrush is like, did you find a pile of jewellery and belt buckles? How did you know? It's funny when it happens in the game. Oh.
Nice boots, huh?
Sorry.
Hey, what do you know? I really am big boned.
Uh-oh. Quiet. Here comes Captain LeChuck.
Avast there, you lubbers! Set sail for my stronghold on Monkey Island. I'll unleash my entire army of the undead. This time, Elaine will be mine. Ah, Elaine. 'Twill be a sweet day in hell when you feel the fiery breath of my kiss on your lips and become my undead bride. And I'll destroy any man who dares get in my way. Suffering sailors, 'tis good to be dead.
So the voodoo lady does explain every time he comes back, he becomes stronger. So now he's magic zombie undead LeChuck. Because we killed him and then some people found his boots. They don't really explain how he came back this time. In the last game, he had to, as a voodoo, they had to be brought back using a voodoo spell. And this time it's just like, no, some people found his boots. But they also have conveniently forgotten the end of the last game. The other thing I should mention, the new Monkey Island that's coming out is set after the second one. So it goes Monkey Island 1, Monkey Island 2, Monkey Island 3, Monkey Island 4. Then there's the Tales of Monkey Islands, which have like 5 episodes as well. And it's gone, no, because it's the dude who made the game. He's like, no, I'm only involved in the first 2. So those are the canon ones. But, as everyone agrees, everyone likes certain characters from the other games. So, Murray, the Talking Skull, is from this game. And he's now a recurring character. As soon as you sort of hit a certain status and you become a recurring character that's put in every single version of the game. And it's always kind of interesting who they pick. Especially, so the second game was the one I knew a lot more than the first, so I didn't realise there's just 3 men of low moral fibre who are in both the first one and the second one. Herman Tufrot's in the first and second one. And Voodoo Lady and Stan are like in all the games. And of course Marley and Guybrush are in all the games and LeChuck. Although I don't know if LeChuck is in all of the Tales. I'm curious. I know the Tales are the worst games as well, but I'm going to try and do them before Monday. I don't know how to find the treasure. I didn't realise I had to do this. So we're going to look at the items we've not used. We've not used the pirate literature. We have not used the skeleton arm. We have not used the chicken grease. And that's it. That's all we haven't used. Certain things have multiple uses. If you ever find a spade in a computer game, you better believe that's going to be used 100 times. Don't know why that is. It's just the rule. I call it the dig rule. I don't know what this waterfall is for, but it's clearly marked.
It's wet.
It is wet. It's the eyes wide open. That's the important detail. With eyes wide open. God, I'm not used to how old this game looks. In my brain, this always looks like a really fancy game, and it's not. It's like a resolution's quite low, as you can tell by the text. I have not unless I'm supposed to. Okay. The only idea I have will do. This is the only place I can see that would give me any kind of autonomy when it comes to the direction I go. The games do like mazes. And I've not seen a maze in this section to get lost in. And when I say a maze, I think Zelda had one. Basically a series of rooms that won't make sense unless you know the specific route through. And often it's physically impossible to get through even if you know the route but the character doesn't know the route. That sort of thing. There isn't anywhere like that. We'll go through all the locations. There is a sort of eye there in the voodoo markings. You know what? I'm going to go to the swamp. There's Murray. Oh, Murray's gone. He was there earlier. That's interesting. That's where I got the gum from. And the paste.
Tell me again how to lift this curse?
You need to replace the cursed ring with a pure one on Blood Island. And to get to Blood Island, you need a map, a ship, and a crew.
I have all three.
Map, ship, and crew. Got it. Thanks for your help. Gotta go.
Maybe I just have to go to the ship? Oh, I went to the ship earlier. Oh, Mary's gone. That's interesting. I think he turns up at the end of the game. Yes, I've got his map. I don't need anything else from this guy. There was nothing here to pick up apart from more towels. Oh! I know where the monkeys have gone. Of course, I know where the monkeys have gone. They're going to see the play. You fool, John. So yeah, I would have liked the new game in this style. There they are.
Piu Brute. Then fall, Caesar. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, I just can't watch.
Right. Oh, I know what the instructions are. It's this. Okay. Unfortunately, he won't use it without the instructions. Actually, he might do. Hang on. No, I think we need a piece of paper saying that we can actually... Okay. Southeast, northwest, west, south, east, 2 paces, northeast. I don't know what that means. Southeast or northwest? West, southeast. Northeast, east, southwest. It's this Max. Well, it's obviously there.
That's it. That must be where Elaine is buried.
Yeah, I solved a puzzle with somebody watching.
And now, the moment I know you've all been waiting for. How about some amazing juggling?
Yeah.
Is this a dagger I see before me? No, it's 3. See how I juggle these knives? At great personal risk to myself, and to you if I slip.
He's a great juggler, but I sure wish he'd get off the stage so I can dig Elaine up.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him. And his 2 pals. Whee!
Right, we found Murray.
Drop it! Drop it!
Can I was going to try and use the ventriloquism book. Oh, chicken grease.
Drop it! Drop it!
And we're not allowed upstairs anymore either. Can I go in the front way?
It's locked because the performance has already started.
Look at this mirror technology. Living in the future. Oh! Box is open.
I don't want to haul those cannonballs around.
We'll grease the balls.
Uh-oh. It looks like he's coming for the cannonballs now.
And now the ultimate Shakespearean delight. The famous cannonball juggling scene from Romeo and Juliet. Whoa! Oops!
I'm glad it had a happy ending and he got the girl in the end.
Quite. Thanks, Jim. That's not a chimp, it's a monkey. Whatever. Thanks, monkey.
Elaine should be safe up in the crow's nest. For now.
There we go. We've completed.
Well, I've got a crew, a map, a ship, and finally got Elaine back. So what say we head on to Blood Island to lift the curse and save Elaine?
Yeah!
How about it, guys? Let's get moving towards Blood Island. Let's head on out and find our fortune, guys. This might be more difficult than I first imagined.
Ah, the sea. Aye, the sea. Makes you glad to be alive.
I think that ship is following us.
Feel that salty spray.
The sunlight sparkling off the bay.
What a glorious seafaring day.
It's a pirate ship. We've got to outrun her. All right, men. Are you with me?
Hey,
Look, guys, a whale.
Where?
Where? That ship is gaining on us. Cutthroat Bill, rig the topsail.
Is that a right whale?
No, lad.
They're boarding us. Crew, help me out here.
It is a member of the Cetus suborder, Mr. Shetty, though.
I think you're right.
Well.
Rottingham. So it's you. What do you want? Other than a good toupee.
I've come for your map to the fabled Blood Island. Then I'll find the diamond you mentioned. It will make a fine paperweight for my escritoire.
Ooh, look! It's breaching!
Ah!
Look, Baldy, I'll never give you that map. I need it to save Elaine.
Then I'll have to take it from you by force.
That whale must be 30.5 meters. 100 feet. And weigh 200 metric tons.
You know, of course. In a sword fight, a sharp wit is much more important than a sharp blade.
Of course. Everybody knows that, Chrome Dome. Let's get this over with.
Every enemy I've met, I've annihilated.
Oh, yeah? Well, you fight like a cow.
No. That's not right at all.
What?
On the sea, we fight it a little differently. On the sea, all your insults and threats have to rhyme.
What?
So when I say every enemy I've met, I've annihilated, you say...
I once found some gold, but it was just electroplated?
No, you say, with your breath, I'm sure they are suffocated. Let's try that again, shall we? You're as repulsive as a monkey in a negligee. I'm waiting. Just as I thought. You're an amateur with a sword. Give me that map.
Here, take it.
That's your map? Yeah. As soon as I'm through pirating these waters, it's off to Blood Island. Until we meet again, Monsieur Tweepoon.
Darn it, we've lost our map.
Got to get that map back or we'll never find Blood Island. Thanks, guys. You were a world of help back there.
It was a rousing battle, Captain.
Aye, and it reminds me of a song. We're a band of vicious pirates,
A-sailing out to sea.
When you hear a gentle singing,
you be sure to turn and flee.
Oh, this is just ridiculous. Come on, men. We've got to recover that map.
that pirate will be done for when he falls into our trap. We're a club attuned for rovers.
We can sing in every clef.
We can even hit the high notes.
It's just too bad we're tone deaf.
A pirate I was meant to be, trim the sails and roam the sea.
Let's go defeat that evil pirate.
We know he's sure to lose because we know just where to fire it.
We're thieving balladeers.
A gang of cutthroat mugs.
To fight us off, you won't need guns.
Just jolly good earplugs.
A pirate I was meant to be, trim the sails and roam the sea.
All right, crew, let's get to work.
Our vocation's a thing we love, a thing we'd never shirk. We'll fight you in the harbor.
We'll battle you on land.
But when you meet singing pirates,
There'll be more than you can stand.
Oh, that was a good one.
No, it wasn't. No time for song. We got to move.
The battle will be long, but our courage we will prove. We're a pack of scurvy sea dogs.
Have we pity, not a dram?
We all eat roasted garlic.
Then sing from the diaphragm.
A pirate I was meant to be, trim the sails and roam the sea.
So I actually know the correct answer to this. I'm just going to do all the others first. I wish I knew the timing to get
Less
it.
singing, more sailing.
when we defeat our wicked foe, his ship he will be bailing.
If you try to fight us,
You will get a nasty whacking.
if you disrespect our singing, we will beat you to a kraken. A
Pirate I was meant to be, trim the sails and roam the sea.
I'm getting so sick of you guys and your rhyming.
We're ready to set sail, though the cannons need a priming.
We're
troublesome corsairs, and we've come to steal your treasures.
We would shoot you on the downbeat.
But we gotta rest 5 measures.
A pirate I was meant to be. Trim the sails and roam the sea.
Stop!
The brass is wood for polish, and the deck is wood for mop.
You say you're nasty pirate, scheming, thieving, bad bushwhackers. From what I've seen, I tell you, you're not pirates, you're just slackers.
A pirate I was meant to be. Trim the sails and roam the sea. Roam the sea.
I should probably make a cup of tea at this point.
We'll surely avoid scurvy if we all eat an orange.
And,
Well, door hinge? No. Guess the song's over then.
guess so.
Okay, back to work.
Well, gee, I feel a little guilty now.
It's the only time he's felt guilty.
Captain,
Yes, Mr. McMutton.
we were wondering, just what kind of captain you are.
What do you mean, Haggis?
Well, some captains are men of action. They like to have complete responsibility and control for their ship. Other captains prefer to concentrate more on the thinking aspects of captaining. The captain who's a man of action will undoubtedly have a much more difficult time of defeating other scoundrels of the sea in the fast-paced realm of ship-to-ship combat. The more academic captain will find the other pirate vessels he meets to be less aggressive, and therefore far easier and quicker to defeat in combat.
I see.
So, Captain Threepwood, which type of captain be ye?
As everyone knows, I am a man of action.
I love a tough sea battle as much as the next captain.
Challenging ship combat it is.
No, I'm terrible at folding up maps.
There we go. Another map. There's Puerto Pollo in Plunder Town. So this is basically exactly the same as Monkellen 1, but you have to rhyme. I guess that's the direction of the wind. Oh, fuck. Apart from, no, there's actual cannonballs and shit in this game. And I'm spamming it as fast as I can. Come back here, you coward. Yay, I won.
Better leave now if you value your life.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
Don't make me laugh.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm collecting the answers, so I know that one already.
You're as repulsive as a monkey in a negligee.
I'm shaking.
Every enemy I've met, I've annihilated.
I'm shaking.
You're stupid.
What an amateur insult. Killing you would be justifiable homicide.
I found a $3 bill, but I don't think it was bona fide.
I'll skewer you like a sow at a buffet.
I tend to use a lot of hairspray.
I fancy you have treasure. Hand it over.
Well, if I had any, you'd be the first one to get it.
Arr.
I guess I need more practice with this sword fighting stuff. Hey, at least I showed him in the high seas combat part.
Right, so we've learnt a couple of new insults. They're not really fierce.
You're looking for a fight. You found one.
I've come to plunder your treasure.
I'll see you clapped in irons first.
Killing you would be justifiable homicide.
I'm shaking.
I'll skewer you like a sow at a buffet.
When I'm done with you, you'll be a boneless fillet. I can't rest till you've been exterminated.
I think that all criminals should be incarcerated.
Hairbrush.
Coming face to face with me must leave you petrified.
When I'm done with you, you'll be a boneless fillet.
Mm-hmm. It's easy.
Give me your treasure.
If I had treasure, don't you think I'd spend it before grappling with the likes of you?
I suppose you would. Never mind then.
Takes a bit of time to get going.
Off me deck, you sea slug.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
Don't make me laugh.
Negligee's done, isn't it?
Killing you would be justifiable homicide.
I am rubber, you are glue.
I'll skewer you like a sow at a buffet.
I am rubber, you are glue.
I can't rest till you've been exterminated.
Oh, yeah? You win!
Give me your treasure, you wax-covered swab.
I didn't want it anyway. It's got that horrible curse.
What?
Only kidding.
We're loaded with booty.
Yeah, we got the booty. Right, let's go talk to Kenny.
Well. I guess you've learned an important lesson about cheating.
I sure have, mister. Golly, I'll never cheat on anyone ever again. Honest. I've got a new business now, and gosh, it's swell.
What is it?
I'm running guns.
Tell me you're lying.
I never lie anymore, mister. You've shown me the light. Can I interest you in some shrapnelizing ammunition designed to bring exquisite pain and unreasonable suffering to all your enemies?
I'm a fearsome pirate.
Yeah, well, you may be a pirate, but you aren't a fearsome pirate unless your ship is equipped with the latest in offensive weaponry from Bob's Big Bore Boomer brand Cannon Incorporated. However, I see that you are a pirate ready to take that first step towards becoming the ultimate fearsome pirate. Today, customer name here, what's your name again?
Guybrush Threepwood.
Today, Mr. Leapgood, I can offer you the complete line from Bob's Big Bore Boomer brand Cannon Incorporated. To start with, we have the entry-level model, the Buccaneer's Buddy. We also have the following cannon models available. The Ouch Master, the Homemaker Deluxe, the Pain Giver 2000, Mr. Massacre, and finally, the cannon used by that most fearsome scoundrel, Renee Rottingham himself, the Destructomatic T-47. So, can I interest you in any of these models, mister?
So he gets bonus points because he's called Kenny Falmouth, as in literally the place Falmouth. I want the cheapest one, obviously.
I'll take the Buccaneer's Buddy.
The Buccaneer's Buddy it is. Let me just check my stock. Yep, we got him. You will not be disappointed, my friend. Now, will that be doubloons, jewels, captured maidens?
My ship's hull's full of booty.
Well, the amount in your treasure hold is not enough for this model.
Would you take my old cannons as a trade-in?
Well, I don't know. They are pretty banged up. Hang on while I check the blue book on them. Okay. I'll have my mom install your new cannon pronto. While she's at it, I'll also have her pick up the appropriate amount from your hold and pick up your trade-in. Mom!
There we go. Got new cannons. Level 2 cannons. Let's fight some more pirates. Could probably win without doing that, but... Okay, we have... Haha, you hit the edge of the sea. Oh, fuck.
What ye be wanting?
Your treasure or your life?
Arr!
Killing you would be justifiable homicide.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
I'll skewer you like a sow at a buffet.
I am rubber. You are glue.
I can't rest till you've been exterminated.
Oh, yeah?
Alright, I'm not learning any information though, but...
You win!
Give me your treasure. You reeking, musty, stench-soaked freebooter.
I didn't want it anyway.
We're loaded with booty. No, I'm terrible at folding up.
Back again, mister?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I really am a fearsome pirate.
Well, you sure are a fearsome pirate. But think how much more fearsome you could be if you upgraded your set of Bob's Big Bore Boomer brand cannon to an even more powerful model.
Fucking boomers.
What do you have for sale today?
I can offer you the complete line from Bob's Big Bore Boomer brand cannon incorporated. The Ouch Master, the Hole Maker Deluxe,
Skip!
the Pain Giver 2000, Mr. Massacre, and finally, the cannon used by that most fearsome scoundrel, Renee Rottingham himself, the Destructomatic T-47. So, can I interest you in any of these models, mister?
I'll take the Ouch Master.
The Ouch Master it is. Mom!
You'd best sail away before you get hurt.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
Don't make me laugh.
Killing you would be justifiable homicide.
Then killing you must be justifiable fungicide. You're the ugliest monster ever created.
The wood paneling on my ship is simulated.
Every enemy I've met, I've annihilated.
With your breath, I'm sure they all suffocated. I'll skewer you like a sow at a buffet.
When I'm done with you, you'll be a boneless.
Damn it, I had that one, didn't I?
Give me your treasure, you sea skunk.
Treasure? You wanted treasure? I'm sorry, I'm fresh out.
Man,
Who
my...
are you?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
Don't make me laugh.
Is that the dude from SpongeBob?
You're the ugliest monster ever created.
If you don't count all the ones you've dated. Killing you would be justifiable homicide.
Then killing you must be justifiable fungicide. Coming face to face with me must leave you petrified.
Oh, yeah?
I can't rest till you've been exterminated.
Then perhaps you should switch to decaffeinated.
I don't think it is. Oh yeah, in the...
Throughout the Caribbean, my great deeds are celebrated.
So in the last game, there's a captain called Captain Dread. And in the original Monkey Island 2, he wasn't voiced. But the joke is that he's Jamaican. So he's Captain Dread. And he sounds just like Hermes, the Jamaican bureaucrat. But I didn't want to say that because I only wanted to say it if it was actually the same actor. And it is the same actor. It's bloody... It's Vamp from Metal Gear Solid. It's like, God damn it, I was right all along. I just needed to check IMDb. I didn't find out until the end credits. Oh, fuck, what did he just say?
I will not rest until all people have been liberated.
Oh, well.
Give me your treasure.
If I had treasure, don't you think I'd spend it before grappling with the likes of you?
I suppose you would. Never mind then.
I'm afraid of getting lead poisoning from the...
Who are you?
I've come to plunder your treasure.
Arr!
I'll skewer you like a sow at a buffet.
When I'm done with you,
Fuck.
You'll be a boneless fillet. You're as repulsive as a monkey in a negligee.
No, that's definitely not who I thought it was. Do I not have the answer to that one? Fuck.
Instead of skip, I'd rather sachet.
I must have confused that with a different one.
Every enemy I've met, I've annihilated.
I had my cat laminated.
Okay, so he just happens to have two that I don't have. It's fine, I need them all anyway.
I haven't got any treasure. Why do you think I was attacking you?
So annihilated and something else. Must pay attention.
A pox on you for boarding me ship.
Your treasure or your life?
Arrgh.
You're as repulsive as a monkey in a negligee.
I look that much like your fiancé? I'll skewer you like a sow at a buffet.
When I'm done with you, you'll be a boneless fillet.
I don't know that that's a good counter, but...
Throughout the Caribbean, my great deeds are celebrated.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
Coming face to face with me must leave you petrified.
Oh, yeah? You win!
Give me your treasure.
Take it. It was cluttering up the hold anyway.
We're loaded with booty.
Sweet. Okay, Kenny, I just want to buy stuff. I don't want an entire conversation, please.
Back again, mister?
I'd like to buy some cannons for my pirate ship. I'll take the Holemaker Deluxe.
One Holemaker Deluxe coming right up. Mom!
Ooh. It's just like Sea of Thieves. Oh, I accidentally picked on a strong ship, didn't I? one though.
You'd best sail away before you get hurt.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
Don't make me laugh.
Coming face to face with me must leave you petrified.
Is that your face? I thought it was your backside. You're as repulsive as a monkey in a negligee.
I look that much like your fiancé? Throughout the Caribbean, my great deeds are celebrated.
Too bad they're all fabricated.
Nice.
You're the ugliest monster ever created.
Alright, I just keep insulting his dating history.
If you don't count all the ones you've dated.
Are there any that I've not?
Every enemy I've met, I've annihilated.
Oh, yeah? You win!
Give me your treasure, ya bat-sized sea sponge.
Take it. It was cluttering up the hold anyway.
We're loaded with booty. No, I'm terrible at folding up men. It's that brandy lemonade salesman, but he's selling cannon now.
Back again, mister?
I'd like to buy some cannons for my pirate ship. I'll take the Pain Giver 2000.
The Pain Giver 2000 it is. Mom!
Let's give some pain. We might be able to fight Rotterdam now, but we might as well fully
I'm
upgrade.
afraid of getting lead poisoning from the ink.
Yeah, so I've accidentally done it.
Sail away before you get hurt.
I'm Guybrush.
I did him in the wrong order, it's fine.
mighty pirate.
Don't make me laugh.
Throughout the Caribbean, my great
Too bad they're all
deeds are
fabricated.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
celebrated. Killing you would be justifiable homicide.
Oh, yeah?
I can't rest till you've been exterminated.
I am rubber, you are glue. You win.
Give me your treasure.
Take it. It was cluttering up the hold anyway.
We're loaded with booty.
Talk to Kenny.
Back again, mister?
I'd like to buy some cannons for my pirate ship. I'll take the Mr. Massacre brand cannon.
One Mr. Massacre coming right up. Mom!
Holy shit, you shot me from miles away. Yeah.
What be you wanting?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
Don't make me laugh.
You're as repulsive as a monkey in a negligee.
I look that much like your fiancé? I'll hound you now.
Damn, that's a new one.
I look that much like your fiancé?
When your father first saw you, he must have been mortified.
I look that much like your fiancé?
Well, I think I'm funny.
I've beaten you. I let you live if you give me your treasure.
If I had treasure, don't you think I'd spend it before
So yeah, he's got a bunch of new stuff.
Aye.
The problem is I did too well on the earlier people. I'll be right back. We'll fight him again.